Hello, Chris Maguire once again, and I've got another Hey Chris question. Today I've got, hey Chris, I've just started playing guitar. Oh, very good. Should I learn to read music? Well, this is a very good question, and I've recently just changed my opinion of exactly how I want to structure my lessons based around this very question. So your question is very timely, very good. Short answer is yes, you should learn how to read music. Basically the way I run my lessons is that everyone under 12, I make it almost mandatory that they go through reading the music. The number one reason is because they've got time on their side that they can invest in learning the actual music. Saying that, I also get them to sit for exams. If you're going to learn to read the music, you might as well sit for an exam, especially if you're under 12. You've got nothing to lose. And I tell them they should definitely sit for the first grade exam. If they don't want to do any exams after that, that's fine. So yeah, anybody under 12 should definitely learn how to read music. How I was running my lessons was that anybody over 12, I gave them the choice, and quite often they wouldn't see much benefit of it and would choose not to. I would often get into their ear though about doing exams, and then half of them would end up learning how to read the music anyway. Now, I've recently changed my opinion, as stated in the first bit of the question. I've got an older gentleman that's been seeing me for quite a couple of years now, and he's learned how to read the music from not playing an instrument before. Now he's being able to read the music. Now, he had gone through the first lesson book that I recommend, and he hasn't played it for like a little while. He's pretty much finished the book and he left it aside. But a couple of weeks ago, he brought in this music book that he bought at the shop that had a couple of songs in it, and it had all notation in it. And he thought this was the best thing because he knew how to read the notation in it. Yes, it did have the chords, but he was more interested in playing the melody of these songs because he doesn't sing at all. Much like me, I don't sort of sing. I prefer playing the melody on the guitar, getting the guitar to sing it. So that changed my opinion. This guy was able to get more use out of reading the notation than what he ever could have from tab. There wasn't a tab book on the songs that he actually liked. And I do see it as a huge benefit. Basically, any song that I want to sort of learn, I can find the notation or the tablature of it, and either or is fine with me. So reading the music, yes, it does take a little bit of time. It's not necessarily that hard. It is time consuming, and it's not, to start off with, it's not the funnest thing in the world. If you are getting private lessons, your tutor can make it a little bit more entertaining, especially if they're a good teacher, that they know that it's a bit of a dry area and can try to make it a little bit more interesting for you. But yeah, I do recommend for everyone, if you're serious about guitar, learning to read the music is a really great asset. I've used it many times. At least a couple of times a week. I'm reading actual notation still to this day. It's been something that I really value, and I really like. There's something about reading the black dots on the piece of music rather than just a series of numbers. It is really good, I think. So no reason not to, no downside of it that I can see. I think it's very beneficial. So yes, you should. Hey, well, I've been Chris, you've been wonderful. If you do have any questions, just send them through to chris@musiccavern.com.au. Cheers. Thanks.